Radiation, radiation, everywhere radiation. Good morning, this is Toad Logs, and it's the morning show, and this story is coming from the Truther Girls, and if you don't know the Truther Girls, I will leave a link in the crotch box below, and you can check out the Truther Girls story, as well as their channel. And this story is about the fact that radiation is appearing all over the world already, and Sonia's curious about why this particular type of radiation is appearing all over the place, and why they're saying that this radiation causes cancer, but it's also used to cure cancer. And they keep talking about medical waste, medical waste. And her theory is, and I love conspiracy theories, I believe some of them, and some of them I think are crazy, but this one I don't know enough information about right now, so I'm just presenting it to you, and you tell me what you think. Hospital waste. Now, is there, hospitals use radiation all the time. What do they do with the waste? And the thing is, if they are dumping it somewhere, and it's causing the environment to get toxified, wouldn't the Japanese Fukushima power plant disaster be a perfect way to cover that up? So, this is kind of where she was going with that. I don't know if she fully expressed that, but yeah, that would be a perfect way to cover it up, because hospitals use all this radioactive waste, and I've always gone on about this with nuclear power plants, is what do you do with the waste? Because back in the 70s, when I was growing up, they were talking about, oh, this waste is going to be blah, 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 and you'd find it being dumped here, you find it being dumped there, and then they haven't heard anything about it for like 30 years. So what the heck are they doing with it? And let's just say maybe they're still dumping it, and maybe it's getting to the point where it is in the environment and we're not aware of it. Maybe it's being hidden. One of the examples she uses is there is radiation showing up in milk in North America. Well, if you know what North America is like, our cattle are pretty much housed during the winter, because it's pretty damn cold, and they're eating crops from a previous year. So the Fukushima power plant, and I might be pronouncing that wrong, please correct me if I am, radiation would not be affecting that food supply and should not be affecting the cattle as of yet. So if there's radiation in the milk, then where did it come from? It obviously came in there before the nuclear power plant disaster, and maybe it's because they're dumping the toxic radioactive residue from these hospitals and from power plants into our environment, and just, oh, it's buried in the ground, it's fine now. Which, of course, gets into the groundwater and everything else once those teeny tiny thin little barrels rust through. So what do you think? Do you think that the hospitals in North America are trying to poison us by not disposing of their nuclear radiation properly?